What's up guys, Pops here. I want to thank you guys once again for checking out the last video. Got tons of support for it. Really, it does mean a lot to me. I don't do this often, so if you want to support the channel, make sure to check out the Patreon page below. Currently changing a few things on there, but at the moment you can get a sneak peek into some of the videos and topics I'm going to be working on. Anyways, let's get on to today's video. Nichijou. Nichijou is based on a manga and is one of my favorite anime produced by Kyoto Animation. I originally found out about the show through my old boss, someone who makes anime reviews. Me not being a big fan of anime at the time was kind of hesitant at checking it out. When I finally did, and after watching a few episodes, I loved it. Anyways, enough about that, let's just jump right into Nichijou. I absolutely love the animation in the show. The show has this pastel watercolor art style that I love seeing in slice of life anime. It gives the show a nice bright, warm, and colorful feel that I think more anime should have. Though this is coming from me, someone who likes more simple designs and doesn't really like too highly detailed things, which this show does play with sometimes. The animation is what I think makes the show stand out the most. It starts off as your standard slice of life anime with some simple animation in the beginning. You know, following the girls around as they live their lives, going to school, eating lunch, or hanging out. Though when the animation goes crazy, that's immediately where it stands out. While some shows have the over-the-top anime feel to it, Nichijou uses it for the smallest things and I love it. A good example is Yuukou wanting to save a weenie. Yuukou running away with Mio's notebook with her chasing behind her. Mio body slamming a goat to the ground. Or finally, my favorite, when Yuukou gets bit by an adorable dog. As like Kyoto was asked, how much would you like for the budget? And all they said was, yes. The fact that they focus on all these small things just makes this show, and makes it stand out from dozens of other slice of life anime around. Seriously, where else are you gonna get a life or death battle between a principal and a deer? This show just knows how to abuse its animation budget and characters. Speaking of the characters, to me, a good slice of life anime makes you relate to the characters. And I don't mean just like making you say, I stubbed my toe like that once. I mean really relate to the characters. For example, there's Nano. She's someone who wants to be seen as normal by her friends, someone who I was exactly like in my early teenage years. There's also Yuukou, another character that I can relate to even now. She's someone who tries to make people laugh, but often fails at doing so. Then there's Mai. Honestly, ain't got much to say about her. She's pretty cool. Feels like she can be my spirit animal half the time. Seriously, we have the same attitude going. What I'm trying to get at is the show has a realistic cast. It's just enough that you can relate with them and put yourself in their shoes. Though in this show, I think there has got to be some type of something going on in that town. Like seriously, even their dreams are crazy. I absolutely love the sub-stories the show has. The unique stories they have really make the show interesting to watch. I think some of them aren't even in the manga. They can seriously be crazy at times. For example, one that I absolutely adore is the one concerning Yuukou and her dreams on how she thinks Mio got the wooden cube hairbands. She builds this whole story about how an evil man named Dwarf kidnaps a king and chases after the princess, seeking 2 wooden cubes that would allow him to take over the kingdom. Just the fact that it will go all anime and plot heavy for almost the entire episode to focus on that is amazing. Especially love it when they did it again, except Mio is there and she's obliterating everyone in her path to get her hairbands back. It's just so perfect. My favorite, and I mean favorite little bit from the show is the one where they just spend the entire time trying to make a card pyramid. Just the way the show expresses everything with just music and the characters' reactions, like a silent film, is just perfect. I really love these side stories. Most anime will mainly use the stories to kind of fill up time, you know, fillers and all that, while Nichijou uses all the time it's been given to make us laugh. The humor in the show can be hit or miss, as some people in the community for the show has said, but honestly, I don't remember one time I didn't laugh at the joke they threw at me. It just really helps that the characters are so relatable. Honestly, I'm so sad the show isn't gonna get a second season. Though I can check out the manga, to me, it's really not the same because reading versus seeing what they're doing is very different. The show lets you see the characters basically jump off the page and get into these close to real life situations. Well, as real life as shooting a laser out of your mouth can be. If you want a really good time and love slice of life anime, I really do recommend getting into the show, whether it's the animation, the really relatable characters, or even the weird stories. It's a nice breath of air in a genre that to me, in my opinion, has all become the same. Of course, there are some exceptions of what I've seen and heard. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I just wanted to talk about Nichijou since I stumbled on it again recently and really wanted to give my thoughts on it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video.
What is going on? My heart is pounding. I can't think straight. This is so exciting. This is all so new. I don't know what to do. Is this fever real or is it you?
Now my life's upside down and it's all thanks to you.
Just a look and I've lost all my cheeks for it too.
There's no way I can say it, I'm shaking so much.
Is this friendship or more? Can we use the word love?
Now my voice won't come out, I'll just try to play cool.
I can't hear what you say, has my fear